Hey, Bulldog fans! Welcome to Inside the Huddle, the podcast that brings you the heart and soul of Rolla Bulldogs high school sports. All right, everyone, welcome to Inside the Huddle, brought to you by Romo Athletics and powered by our new title sponsor, Phelps County Bank. Before we get started, let's look at Phelps County Bank. Appreciate them. They're 100% employee owned. They are 100% community champions. They are Bulldog fans, day or night. Banker time, banker hours. They really got to be focused on banking. After that, they're cheering on the Bulldogs. So appreciate them coming on board as a title sponsor this year. So here today we have Coach Zack Nixon of our Lady Bulldogs and Bulldogs golf coach, and we got State Qualifier Senior Mya Lewis. Hey, welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Hey, it's exciting. Hey, this is season 3 of Inside the Huddle, and it is episode 19 of the season so far. And here we are. I mean, season's kind of winding down. We got through the regular season. Districts was last week, and Mya, you qualified
Yep.
to go to state for the first time. What does that feel like?
It feels amazing. I was super excited. I had no clue that I made it to state until he literally came up to me and said that, and I was like, "What?"
Okay, I got some goosebumps right there. I don't know if you want to zoom in on that at all. Because that was going to be one of my questions: is when did you find out? Because I know, like, as it goes on, right, depends on when you tee off and the numbers that come in. So you had no idea.
No, I didn't know what the cutoff was.
So, Coach,
I
when
knew
did
what
you
it
find
was. Well, the thing is I kind of come and go as the day progresses, and so they have live updates, and I knew she was right on the line, and so I wanted to go and coach her, but I'm like, if I show up too early, it's going to give it away, and she's going to know she's close. So I had to stay away, and then finally her last 2 holes, I just said, "Hey, you want me to walk through these last two?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right, great." So I was talking to her parents, and I was like, "She needs a par on these last two," and then she made a putt on the one, parred it, and then going to the last hole, uh, she launched a drive down the middle, put a wedge on the green, and then she made her putt for birdie, which actually not only qualified her for state, but then also made her all district.
Nice.
So
Nice.
it's pretty amazing. And so anyway, we're all high fiving over there, and she's like, "What's going on?" And I'm
Yeah, I
like,
had no idea.
Okay. So first of all, straight drive. Okay, kudos to that. 'Cause
Yeah, thank
I don't. There's nothing about my game that's even close to being straight. I'm typically always slicing. So awesome on that. And then you chip on for that birdie putt, and you make it. I mean, how excited! Now at that point, you still don't have any.
I had no idea.
You were just.
I was just
focused on
playing.
that.
I was just playing.
So how excited were you to finish the hole though? Finish that last hole on the round with a birdie.
I haven't birdied. Well, I think I birdied one hole, that whole round. But I was like, I don't know. I didn't really know what to think because I don't know. I just played. Wasn't thinking too much.
So Coach, talk about how you're feeling right about then.
I was pumped. Her boyfriend Riker was there. We gave him a huge high five, and then I was hugging mom and dad. Then I went out there like, "Girl, you made it," and we didn't know she was all district yet because that's top 15, and they take the top 2 teams plus the top 13 after that, and so she just made it in, and it was amazing.
Oh man, that's exciting! Well, congratulations!
Thank you.
That. So cool. So Coach, let's get caught back up on the season. So again, the last time we talked, we're about halfway through. We had Cap City, Waynesville coming up, and so how did those two? Because Cap City's was that invitational? Then
Cap City is
Waynesville's
pretty tough because they pull that all the way back to the senior tees, and so it plays about 6,000 yards. Most state courses are played about 5,500, and so that was a pretty tough test. And but you learn through adversity and struggle. And anyway, going into that was all preparing us for districts. I'm like, remember, girls, this is all practice for the big game. And so what we went ahead and did is we looked at, this is our first time being in class 4. So we looked at mission results from 2 years ago for class 4 district 3, and it was at Payne Stewart where we played this year. And the qualifying score was 93. And I know that all of our girls could have done it. And I said, girls in these last 2.5 weeks really get it. And so everybody worked incredibly hard trying to make it a state, and I'm proud of each and every one of them, whether they made it or not. But I'm glad that Mya made it, and so really it's pretty incredible because Mya really only picked up a club a few times before last season.
wow.
I've talked at length about how she's probably got more natural and raw talent than any golfer I've ever seen, and I've been playing golf since I was 4. I mean, to go from never touching a club last season to making it to state in the biggest class in Missouri, that's a huge
That
accomplishment.
is. And just so you know, that's not just smoke he's blowing, because we talked about that last time of the natural talent that you have, and and what that means not just to the team but to your future as well. So you came up, then you came back and had the Sullivan partner scramble. I guess is how it was. Where you partner up with your team. Was that fun?
That was so fun.
And is it a best ball type
It's a
thing?
it's a scramble, so it's kind of nice to have a little bit of reprieve from the
Yeah.
pressure and anxiety. And the girls did amazing. Of course, we won it, and so we took second, and then tied for third with a 73 and 276s, which is a pretty good confidence booster going in. Get the feelings high, and then going into districts, it was awesome. So
That's great. And so again, only moved on, but that's coming looking at that, that's the ninth year in a row that you've had either an individual or a team make it to the state match, state tournament, state round. What do you call it?
state tournament,
State
yeah.
tournament. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just a testament to the amazing people I get to work with, and I'm fortunate to work with really good people, and it makes my job a joy. And except for this one, I mean,
That's what we've been talking about.
that's what I was really telling you last time.
So Maya, what looking back on the year, on the entire season, what was your favorite course to play?
Payne Stewart for sure. That's where I PR'd too. So
Okay. So that was also where the district
Yeah.
was, and you played there earlier in the Missouri State one as well? Is that where that was?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we didn't know it until after we played our practice round, but they actually pulled the tees back from the reds to the golds. So it was actually playing harder, and her PR was 84, and she shot 85
Oh.
during district and all that pressure. So
Yeah. Incredible. That's incredible. Yeah. So what's your plans after school?
So I haven't really made a decision yet, but I plan to attend ECC online and then become a para.
Okay.
So
You get back into the stay local here,
Yeah.
teaching system and everything.
probably, yeah.
All right. Cool. No golf in the future.
Maybe, I'm not too sure yet,
Yeah.
but
maybe.
See how this next
Maybe.
week goes, huh?
yeah.
We think about it. All right, that's cool. So, Coach, coming back to the state tournament. So, we're in the largest class, Class 4. Is that right? Class 4 classes in golf.
Yes.
And this state championship will be next Monday and Tuesday, the 20th and 21st.
Yeah.
And it's at Sedalia Country Club. Is that correct?
Right.
And now, Maya, have you played Sedalia before?
No, I have not.
Okay, Coach, have you been there?
Yeah, we've been there quite a few times. We had some scheduling conflicts, so we didn't get to go there this year. And then it's an older style course. It's kind of reminiscent of, I would say, a more Flatter Oak Meadow for the most part, or maybe something like Meadow Lake Acres. The big thing that's going to be a huge difference is going back up into the largest class. Like, for the longest time, the boys were in Class 4 instead of Class 5, and so it's going to be interesting to see the jump from Class 3 to Class 4. But we're just going to go in with a positive mindset. Maya and I have talked about where do you play your best golf mentally. It's relaxed, having a good time, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go out there, have fun, shoot our best, and she's just going to impress.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's one of the great things about golf. It really comes down. You can't control anyone else. You can't go play defense, right?
Right.
It's just you and your game, and just play your game.
Yeah.
And that's I go back to, so I was a huge St. Louis Rams fan back in the day, and Mike Martz had them, and they had the greatest show on turf, and they used to talk about how we don't. How do you play? How are you so competitive? How do you stay up? And Mike Martz goes, we don't run a race to beat the guy next to us. We run it as fast as we can. We don't care who's running. We just run it to the best of our ability to play the best of our ability, and everything else takes care of it. And if we win, we win. But and that's what I like about kind of like the
Yeah.
golf mindset. It's
Yeah.
just play, just go have fun.
Yeah.
Just
exactly.
Yeah, I like it. It goes back to that circle of control.
Yeah.
So what are you focused on? So what are you focusing on going this next week? Coach talked about finding that mental space that you want to be in, where you're comfortable, and kind of find that spot, find the groove. What else are you looking at? Just is there
Yeah.
anything you need to?
Definitely a mental game, but also just have fun. Like, I'm just super excited. I'm not going to overthink it too much. I'm just going to have fun.
So it might help out the fact that you did pick up the game so late, where you don't have this, been through all the youth tournaments and the juniors and all these things going on, and now you're just like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Coach, what else you got besides the mental aspect for to focus on?
Obviously, short game. I talk about that every time. That's where you can lose the most amount of strokes. And her short game's it's dramatically increased in how well she's progressed in such a short period of time. And so, like I said, that last shot on the last hole at districts, she's about 80 yards out. She throws one to about 12 feet. That's really where I've seen the biggest improvement. I mean, that, and you have been launching your driver like she's on human growth hormone. You know, it's just, I'm like, oh my gosh, I better hit a good one when I'm playing with her because otherwise she's going to take it past me.
So, have you reached out to any former players that have been there? Like I know Audrey had been to the tournament 4 times,
4 years.
4 years in a row. Anyone like that? You know, you played with her last year. Anyone to get advice from that you kind of looked to or at all?
Well, last year at the beginning of the season, me and Audrey were like talking about state and stuff. But this year I have not like gotten and like texted her or anything.
Okay.
So
Yeah, just kind of curious because sometimes people will want to reach out, but I think it
Yeah.
goes back to it's like, well, you're just gonna do you.
yeah.
Yeah, just have fun with it.
Mhm.
I like it. I like it. So, Coach, we talked about it's been 9 years in a row.
Yeah.
Okay? So, and we're kind of talking about that just because of the difference here with again Maya's background and kind of new to it. But how do you as a coach not? I mean, with that amount of success coming in 9 years in a row, have people going in again? It's been our longest stretch in our history golf. How do you stay? I don't want to say fresh, but stay present for them and not see it as it's just what you do, because it's comfortable for you. You've been there, you know what's going on. But here for somebody that's brand new with it, how do you make sure it's that you don't take it for granted?
It's kind of the culture of the team. And I think it's kind of like, I've been teaching school for year 22. I'm getting old. And so this is my 21st year of coaching, but it's them. When you watch the camaraderie that they have, if you don't get excited at that, I don't know what's going to get you excited. And this group of girls they've been fantastic, right? And so joy and excitement, it's contagious. And I try to instill that into them, and they do that right back to me. They're excited to be here. They work hard, and it's so much fun. I tell everybody I get 3 Christmases. I get boy season, girl season, and then Christmas. And so that's how I look at it. Every day's a gift, and it's just wonderful that we get there. And if we don't, that's what I tell them too. I just say, we do our best, but be proud of yourself at the end of how hard you worked. And, victory isn't achieved by wins and losses. It's achieved by you getting better every day. And, look at it like that.
It's not bad advice, is it?
No.
So what's the itinerary looking like, the agenda? I mean, so are you practicing every day? Are you going to be off this weekend? When are you heading up there? What's you got an idea of the plan?
So on Friday, well, tomorrow's our senior night. On Friday we go up for my district practice round, and then I think we leave Sunday night.
Yeah, I'm canceling homecoming for her, and we're going to be out here on the putting green.
Yeah.
She said she
Yeah.
didn't even want to go to that dance anyway. And I was like, hair, no one needs to get that done. There's some work to do. But yeah, so we're just going to go up and then on Sunday, hit the putting green, make sure that we're real comfortable with the speeds, get some range work in, and then just get a good night's rest.
What time does it start?
I have to check the tee times, so she'll probably be a little bit later in the day. So that'll be nice too. So we can sleep in, have a good breakfast, and then just have a great time.
It's gotta be fun. Gotta be looking forward to
I'm
it.
super excited.
And then do you have to walk along or do you get a cart or anything?
I could get a cart because I've got medical things, but since I only have one, I'm just going to stay with her the entire time because I don't have to run across the course, and that's what really gets you is when you have people spread out all over the course and you have to huck it all the way everywhere. But since I'm just walking with her, I can handle that. It'll be a great time.
Okay. All right. Well, good. That'll be. I didn't know how that worked with if the coach is able to be there or how much you can engage.
Yeah, they don't really have. Well, I can coach her all the way up to the green, and then when her ball's on the green and she gets within 10 yards of the green, that's when I have to stop coaching, and then I just peel off and turn into an observer and a fan.
Nice. So let's before we wrap up, let's come and take a look at some of our sponsors. Always like to give a shout out to them. Appreciate them. We already talked about Phelps County Bank. They're our title sponsor this year. Again, mypcb.com. You can go there and find out more about them. Always talk about Kobe Wan Skills Academy. Their facility's coming along nice. Got the steels all up, siding's going up on it, and that's going to be a 2-court facility they're going to have. Appreciate all the work he does. And you talk about senior night and stuff. Always like to give a shout out to Jackie Mrazowitz in full bloom. She'll be there for senior signings. Had her do son's wedding also at bridal or baby shower. So just really appreciate that. And then after we get done here, I'm heading over the season ticket to see JP Maxwell over there and talk about some Bulldogs. We'll mention Maya on there as well, going to state for next week. And always have a lot of fun with JP Maxwell. He's at 104.7, tune in at 5 p.m. and you can hear more about what's going on over there. Okay, so last question. This is kind of for both of you, but so first for you, Maya, do you have like a game day meal that you normally do, or a post game meal? Do you have some like traditional meal that you do on match day, or?
Not a meal, but I always have to chew a piece of gum while I'm playing, or else I play bad, I think. So.
So make sure you got your gum
Yep.
packed, ready to go. And if coach, do you know that's one of her things?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I
I
don't
was
know.
say you might want to make sure that you got some in your pocket. Just
I
in
always
case.
have some gum in my backpack.
Okay.
We're good to go.
I mean, last time I was here, I saw all the candy stuff came out, so I didn't know if that was kind of what was going on. Like, okay, then, you gonna pay their dental bills or anything for it? Because oh my gosh. So, Coach, what about you? Is there a routine? So now this is 9th year in a row going to state. Do you have a routine that you like to do as a coach?
Not really. Just get there early. I always like to be early. So that way, you can always have extra time. But if you're running late, that's the only thing that kind of gets me out of sorts. And so get every place early. She knows that. When we go to the MSU relays, we're leaving at 4:45.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we'll show up about an hour and a half early to the course. Just make sure we have enough time, get that at least hour warm up, and then 10 minutes to the scores table beforehand. And it's going to be a great day.
it's going to be a great day. You know why? Because it's always a great day to be a Bulldog.
That is.
Heard that before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Favorite dance song you're going to have at the homecoming dance?
I don't have a favorite song, no.
No? You have a favorite dance or anything you do?
No.
Yeah.
The Gritty.
The Gritty?
The Gritty's always a good one.
The Gritty.
Classic.
Yeah, I'll break that out every once in a while if my hamstring's not sore. Because that Ethan's really excited when I do that. I may do it on air one day. What do you think about that?
Do it, yeah.
Yes.
Now is the time.
I do have this back issue when I do that. So, hey, thanks a lot for joining us. Appreciate it. Coach, again, great. Congratulations on the 9th year in a row.
Yeah,
My
thanks.
congratulations on getting the state
Thank you so
tournament.
much.
It's
Yeah.
such an exciting time. Have a great week. Enjoy homecoming. And then next week, man, just enjoy yourself out there.
I will.
Coach,
Thank you.
enjoy it as well.
Tom, thanks for having us on. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. So I'm Tom Brown from Inside the Huddle to the Heart of the Game. We'll see you next time.